Homicides from the last decade, the case of Samantha Koenig. This is a very disturbing case and viewers' discretion is advised. Samantha Koenig was born on the 30th of August in 1990 in Anchorage, Alaska, where she lived and was raised by her father, James. On the 1st of February in 2012, 18-year-old Samantha was working as a barista at a coffee booth called Common Grounds in her hometown. However, when her boyfriend Dwayne went to pick her up after her shift at around 8:30 p.m, he found that the shop was in complete darkness and Samantha was nowhere to be seen. The couple had gotten into an argument earlier that day via text message, and so Dwayne thought that perhaps Samantha had made her own way home. However, when Dwayne arrived at her house to check, Samantha's father revealed that she was not there. The two men then began trying to reach Samantha via text messages and through phone calls. And after a while, Dwayne finally got a response from his girlfriend. In the text, Samantha stated that she was still very upset with Dwayne after their fight and had decided to stay with some friends for a few days. This seemed really out of character, and so her father reported her missing to the police. Authorities then called Samantha's workplace and discovered that the shop had been robbed the evening of her disappearance. The owner of Common Grounds was confused as to what had happened that evening until they accessed the shop's security footage, which is when everything suddenly became clear. The video showed Samantha being threatened by an unidentifiable male before being led out of the kiosk and into a white van. Unfortunately, the footage was so grainy that police couldn't identify the kidnapper, and soon their search efforts led to a dead end. This was until 3 weeks later when on the 24th of February, Dwayne received a text message from Samantha's phone telling him to go to a particular bulletin board in a local park. On the board was a ransom note alongside a photo of Samantha. And in the picture, Samantha was looking past the camera lens and appeared really dazed. And a man's hand was holding a newspaper next to her dated for the 13th of February 2012. From this photograph, her family and investigators knew she must have been alive as of the 13th of February. The FBI advised Samantha's father to deposit the $30,000 into her account as asked by Samantha's captor. Police tried to catch this man by tracking withdrawals from ATM machines, but every single time a transaction was made, they would miss him by minutes. This was until they finally tracked down a transaction in Texas and they found their guy. He was 34 years old, named Israel Keys, and lived in Anchorage. His car was searched and police found a gun, Samantha's phone, and her debit card. Israel told police that he would tell them everything about Samantha's disappearance, but only once they got him what he requested. He wanted a black coffee, a peanut butter Snickers, and a cigar. And he then confessed, telling them exactly what happened. And apparently what he did was so deranged that police never released the full story. I've run out of time, guys, but part 2 to this case is up on my channel right now. Be sure to like and follow for more true crime.